basic understanding of Excel navigation. Okay. In Windows, how to open a Excel, very simple task to do. Click on a start button, and then there is an option called Excel. Okay. If you are not able to find this in pin section, no need to worry. Simply click on this Excel, just type it, and then you will get a Excel. Click on this open option. Okay. As soon as you click on this open, you will get a pop-up like this. New and open. Home is basically the home section which we are seeing it right now. New is to create a new, and then open whatever existing documents are there, which you can open it with the help of open option. Okay. Since we are working on this blank workbook, I'll simply click on this blank workbook. And this is the workbook for Excel. Okay. Now, when we say workbook, so this is the entire file which we have it in the MS Excel. Worksheet is basically sheets, sheet 1, and then sheet 2, sheet 3, so on and so forth, right? So when I do a control down arrow, I have this many columns available. Okay, 1048576. When I do control right arrow, I have XFD. These are the columns. Cool. So this is the entire range for me. I'll again do a control up arrow, and this is the range, which is A1, and this is the cell. If I select it like this is the selection that's been added from C3 to until D7. This is the entire range for me, right? When we say row, this is the row, right? And this is the column. When we click on this at the top, this is the formula bar where you will type the formula, whatever formula you will perform in MS Excel, and this is the formula bar where you will calculate any formulas like sum, average, minimum, maximum, so on and so forth. Namebox is basically a tool where wherever your cell is available, that address will show over here. Cool. And then these are the ribbons where you can insert multiple elements in MS Excel like this. Okay, suppose you wish to add a box like this, you will insert that. If in case you wish to change any color code, right, you can simply change that. Great. Now these are the shades, and then this is the view, basically how you wish to see the page layout. So this is the page layout, and zoom in, zoom out. You can do it in MS Excel, right? If you wish to add a header for your page, then you can add it at the time of printing. You can see this header, okay, whenever you get a print. Cool. So this is the basic navigation which we have discussed so far. And let's cover the rest of the other topic. Let us quickly add title, full name here. And suppose you want to drag this full name entirely in the column, that time we'll simply click on this black box and then just drag it. Okay, you can see this will automatically get adjusted. Full name. Likewise, if in case you wish to add a full name in a way, you can do a copy, control C, and then do a control V. Okay, the same name replicated. Cool. If in case you wish to use a control enter, that time what you can do, simply select this, okay, where you wish to add a text, type what type of header you want, and then simply press control enter. You can see how beautifully at one simple click you can get a series filled then and there, right? This is all about text. Suppose I'll just delete this part, and this time I want to add a digits, so I'll say 2 4. Okay, select this and then directly drag it down. You can see how beautifully this number has been dragged automatically in Excel. Excel counts odd and even numbers, not just a numbers or digits. It also calculates a month-wise and year-wise details as well. Let me just quickly show you how. I'll just delete this and I'll press Feb, March. Okay, these many details I have typed, and then I'll simply select this and I'll drag it. Boom. There we go. One time you can insert multiple rows and columns in MS Excel. It's a very simple task to do. What you have to do, simply select a rows like this, right click, and then insert here. You can see you have inserted a 3 rows in the MS Excel. Likewise, if you wish to insert only one row, again right click and then simply click on the insert. You can see 1 row you have inserted. This method will apply on column as well. What do you have to do for that? Right click here and then insert. You have inserted a one more column over here. Likewise, if you wish to add 2 to 3 column, that time also you can do that. Let me just select this and then insert a column like this. Good. This is how you can insert a columns as well. And this applies a deletion as well. Likewise, if you whatever columns and rows you have inserted in the MS Excel, that one those we can simply delete that with the help of right click option and then delete. Okay, this is how we have deleted. So in case you wish to delete a rows, right click again and then delete. Good. There we go. Suppose you wish to add a hyperlink which help you to navigate a specific URL or maybe any Word document, Excel document, image, okay, that you can create with the help of object in MS Excel. How to do it? Click on this insert, okay, and then link option. Before we click on this option, what you have to do, you have to select a specific website where you wish to add a hyperlink. Okay, in this case, I will simply add this particular website and then I'll hit enter. Okay, I'll remove this because this is going above and beyond my entire limits. If in case your hyperlink is not really generated, that time what you can do, simply click on this option and then here existing file or web page, you can simply add a website over here. Okay, and whenever you click on that particular website link, it will redirect to the specific website. Now, let's in this document, if in case you wish to add any document which is available already in the workbook, that time we use this option, create new document. If in case you have to create a new document, okay, inside this Excel, that time you can create this option. Okay. Now, email address, suppose you wish to send any kind of an email, that time simply select a email address over here, mail to, and then this is the subject line which you can show. Okay. I'll just select this. And then when I click on this option, you can see this email ID pop-up will be created. Okay. Instead of the website link. It will take some time to load. And there we go. Applied for loan, so and so email ID, and this email has been already created. To create a drop-down list in MS Excel, what you have to do first, you have a dummy data set available with you, right? And you wish to add a drop-down list over here. That time, what you have to do, create a new Excel worksheet over here, and then create a list items what you want to add it, right? So I'll just say this and names. I'm just randomly adding over here, okay? And then I'll say these are the names for me, okay? Cool. So these are the basic names for me. What I'll do, I'll just select this and then right click. I click on this define name option. Okay, in define name, I will say names. Okay, capital N and name, and I'll keep this option on workbook. As soon as I done, I'll hit OK, and I'll simply click on this option, sheet 2 once again, and click on this option in data validation list. I will say is equal to name, right? So this is the name what we have given, right? And this time you have to click on this option, ignore, just check on, cell, drop down, and hit OK. So whenever you click on this drop down, you can see those names been reflecting over here. Cool. To get a sum in MS Excel, it's a very easy task, folks. Okay. What you have to do, simply select this entire range, and at the bottom you can see the entire sum. Okay. When you press Control, only specific values you can see at the bottom, right? Another method is that, which is the second method. You can simply press Alt is equal to key and you will get it sum then and there. Cool. And the third step, which is simply type a SUM here and select a values in which you need a sum and then you will get a result then and there. Right. The fourth step you can see here, right? Insert function and simply type double click on this part and the range which you wish to select it, and the number 2 would be this, and this is the sum for me, and I'll get okay. You can see the sum has been added over here. Okay. The fourth step, if in case you wish to add a sum, right? That time click on this option in home ribbon tab. There is an option called sum. As soon as you click on this option, you will get a sum then and there. Okay, the fifth step to get a sum in MS Excel, what you have to do, simply select this table, okay, and convert this into a table first. Control T and then table. As soon as you're done with this, there is an option called total row. Click on this option, and here you will get a options available. Sum for the specific column. When we are in a situation where we have a names available in one column, right, and we want to split that in first, middle name, and last name, or maybe sometimes first name and last name. That time, flash fill is the option which is a very helpful for us and a time saving. Okay, how to apply that? For that, what we have to do, first type a name over here. Okay, once you're done with the name, simply press Control E from your keyboard, or maybe click on the home ribbon tab here, flash fill option. You can see the first name is automatically get fetched. Let's fetch a now last name over here, and last name is K. Okay, and I'll press the control key over here. So this is how beautifully we can fetch first name and last name in MS6 with the help of Flashfill. At the time of data cleansing, these three functions will really help you to extract a specific information from MS Excel. Okay, suppose we have a dummy data set like this. Okay, in MS Excel, that time I will use a left function, and I'll select this comma. Okay, I will say second number character. So I'll say second, and I'll bracket close and I'll get enter. Good. So two characters I can fetch it from this specific form. Okay. If in case I don't need a Z to be added in this particular part, right? So that time what I can do, and I just need a digits to be added over function over here, and I'll select this number of characters. How many characters I would need? I would need a four characters, right? Bracket close, click enter. So you can see we have removed a Z from this particular part. Cool. Suppose we want to extract only a middle characters. Okay, that time what we can do? We can use a middle formula, which is MID. And in this, I want to fetch a only four numbers from the specific result. So that time what I can do, I'll just say this particular middle function, and then the start number would be 4. Okay, because this is the 4 for me, comma number of characters, how many I want a 5 or maybe 4, I can say. I will just say 4 this time, and I'll hit enter. I'll drag it down at the bottom. You can see we have fetched a result appropriately. Cool. So suppose if in case there is a one more digit is there, right? We can't see that result here because we have added a characters 4. That's the reason we can see only a 4 characters over here. So this is how we can use a mid, left, and right function in MS Excel.